Right, so I'm using my Scrying crystal, and I've been getting. Okay, I'm going to have to just sink back into it again because I stopped to get this. And I was getting. First, there's this mountain range that often comes into view for me. The way the occlusions shaped like a mountain range, and then it very quickly turns into something else. And it became the pause of the Sphinx. And oh, there she is, and she was looking at something, and it was this year that the Sphinx will look upon the new knowledge that comes into the world, that the network of tunnels under the Sphinx will be finally opened. And then I saw these like amazing alien hands giving light to humanity. They were not human hands, but out of these hands were like kind of streaming light. And then in the background of that, I saw two alien creatures that were very frog-like, little frog-like creatures watching me. So I'm just gonna see what else comes up. Twisting the crystal a little bit. Wow. So I'm coming back to seeing these things in the sky, and what I see in the sky is clouds, dense clouds made up of more than just smoke and water vapor, made up of something else, and they have these little fires in them, these little sparks, and I don't know if they're entities or fire or little craft or maybe some kind of, I don't know. They're shining and sparkling on this carpet of this cloud that hangs over the earth, and it's got like, it's the solar system as well. It's not the solar system, it's space, it's stars, it's everything. But it's also packed full, like it's this plenum, and I can see the plentiness of space. It's not a vacuum, it's full of stuff. Huge entities like giant jellyfish flying all over the place in space. They're really amazing, and they're like space whales in a way. They inhabit all of space and they're alive. I'm seeing a minstrel, and now the minstrel is turning into a man with a spade, digging, and there's a woman working next to him. And now we're back on the earth, and I'm seeing the globe of the earth, and I'm seeing these amazing kind of lines coming down to the earth, and they're lines of consciousness and upgrade, and they're lines of sort of beings and entities from out of this world sending down universal knowledge, and I see people working in the fields next to that. So it's coming back to our roots in many ways, and some of the consciousness will be only accessible through the Ethernet of earth, of working with the land, of falling in love with the place that you are, and bringing it to life and sparking Gaia's love under your fingertips. Okay, so I'm just going to spin again and see if I get anything else. There's lots today. I'm just going to stop wherever this is. I don't know where I am now. But I'm seeing ghostly shapes. I'm seeing the head of a woman, but she's an alien woman. Long, grey alien face, but she has black hair. Quite abundant black hair, growing very high up on her head. So you see this massive forehead, but it's not as massive as the normal greys, and then there's this shock of very beautiful black hair, streaked with blues and highlights. She's got shining bluish white eyes. I don't know who she is, I don't know why she's here. She's not looking at me, she's looking off to the side. I'm going to try and see what she's looking at. Oof, and I'm seeing a red living thing in a body of space, some kind of fetal alien, except it's a whole alien body, and it's a way of cloning. it's these pods that birth these amazing alien forms. It's got a long head, like the head goes out at the back, like a extended skull, like the elongated skulls we're finding. A reddish pinkish body, and they don't have babyhood. They come out of the pod as adults, and they're cloned for those purposes. Oh my gosh, yes, the reason I grabbed the, let me see if there's something to do with this. The reason I grabbed the phone to record this session was because I had this beautiful vision that there's no such thing as NPCs, that they are just not active. They have a soul, absolutely, but they're just placeholders in this universe. And they're in this universe partaking as placeholders to populate the earth, and the program runs through them, much like the Matrix. But they do have souls, and other universes and realities where they are bigger part players and main characters, they absolutely have souls. They have a soul in their own universe. So they're only NPCs or low-level playing souls in this reality, because they're not tuned into it. They're not important in the story. But all the people who are important in the story, you'll have full access to them and their souls and their spirits, because you have to know and love them as souls. You know, you only get very low frequency. It's like a dial that gets turned up or down, and it's in the Kundalini and the DNA, which is why I'm doing this Kundalini and DNA and chakra thing, because for the people in this universe that need to upgrade, they must do it, man. So I'm encouraging everybody to clear chakras and go full Kundalini. I'm not getting much else. Anyway, so that's it. That's how I scry.